These are the best little food storage bags. They come with so many in a package. You get 50, you get 50, you get 150, you get 50 of each size. So you get the smaller ones, which are great for 1 pound or half-pound packages. Then you have the quart size, which is this, easily fits 2 pounds. And then you have as big as the gallon size. So that's gonna fit a lot of meat into it. We use this for all of our meat processing when we have a pig or bacon or venison, whatever we're doing. We package it up, we put it in the freezer. This has been in our freezer for at least 6 months, and you can tell it is still free of freezer burn, free of everything. It keeps food for a really long time. I even like to use it for like fruits and vegetables if I'm prepping ahead a lot and I want to cut up some apples, throw them in here, vacuum seal them, then put them in the fridge. They don't get brown, so you can prep apples for like the week for lunches and stuff like that. It is like the craziest mom hack if you're busy during the weeknights, which I always am. And I love that it seals it for you. It sucks the air out, then it seals it for you, of course. But each bag has these little tears in the side that make them easy open, so that when you're ready to go and do something, you can just tear it right like that. Now, of course, this seal was underneath there. So if it wasn't, it would have been on top of there, then it would have opened perfectly. So let's seal something up so that you guys can see. They work all for sous vide cooking as well. If you're gonna seal your food and then cook it in warm water, like your fish, your salmon, your cod, your shrimp, anything like that, they do work for that. I don't use that technique all that often, but if you are a chef that uses that, you can absolutely do it. So like I said, I don't just use these for the freezer, I also use them for the fridge. So if I have fruits and vegetables that I want to keep for a little longer, than just a couple days, I love to use these because it really lengthens the time frame that you can keep fruits and vegetables and fresh meat and stuff like that in your fridge. So let's go ahead. I chose tomatoes because they have a decent amount of water in there. I wanted to show you how the bag itself was going to do. Now, part of this, of course, is actually the vacuum sealer. So you just have to decide when it's good enough to go, and then you can seal it. But they're easy to store. They're pretty destructible. They're pretty indestructible, I should say. I have sucked out a bunch of the juice, which is fine. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh, go like that. It's got that nice, strong seal right there. Nothing's going anywhere. So they just work really, really well. We love them for our frozen food. That is what I use them for mainly. It keeps them freezer burn free, and you get so many of them. Which is nice, especially for the price point. I don't even know what that breaks down to, but whatever the price is divided by 150 comes out to way, way, way under $1 per bag, which is really nice, and will help you save on groceries too if you're not throwing stuff out because you're keeping it fresher longer, especially your fresh fruits and vegetables. I go through like a bunch of celery, one bunch of celery a month. So I take off my couple stalks, I chop them up, I use that for like 2 weeks, I put the other half in one of these, I vacuum seal it, and then when I open it 2 weeks later, it is still fresh and ready to go. Same thing with baby carrots, or how, you know, sometimes like your kids are like obsessed with grapes, and so they'll eat grapes for like 3 weeks straight, and then you keep buying all these grapes, and all of a sudden they're done with grapes. They're not gonna eat grapes for a while. I'm seriously telling you, throw them in a vacuum seal bag, throw them in the fridge. 2-3 weeks later, when you feel like having grapes, your kids feel like having grapes again, check them out. They're gonna be in way better shape than if you just left them, because they're gonna keep the air out, all these stuff. So they're easy to store, they're durable, they seal nicely, and you just cannot beat the price point.